Hey everyone, Daniela Warner here, and you're watching AddoVision, the place to be for a quick dose of inspiration, education, and encouragement. I've been talking with a lot of estheticians lately, and the same theme keeps popping up. There's so many of you that have these really big goals and big dreams, but you're not achieving them because you either feel overwhelmed or you just have no idea where to begin. I totally get it. I've been there before too. So that's why today I want to share with you a tool that I've used that's helped me tremendously when I've been in a situation like that. It's called the SMART method of goal setting, and I've used it both personally and professionally to help me achieve whatever it is that I've set my mind to. So SMART is an acronym, and it stands for specific, measurable, action-oriented, realistic, and time-bound. And it's really helpful if you have one of those big dreams or big goals that you're wanting to achieve to help break it down into these little teeny tiny steps that can seem much more achievable. So having a big dream like that or a big goal, it does give you that overwhelming feeling, but when you use the SMART method, it really helps to simplify things and helps you create a plan of how you're going to achieve it. Let me explain how this works. I recently published my very first book, The 5 Pillars of Success for Estheticians, and I used the SMART method to do it. So for me, writing a book had been a long time goal of mine, but it always had been on the back burner because it was something that was so overwhelming. I'd never done it before, and I didn't know where to begin. So finally I decided it was the right time, and so I got out my pen and paper and wrote out a plan using the SMART method. So S for specific. You want your goal to be as specific as possible. So for me, I wanted to create a how-to guide for estheticians that taught the method that I had used over the years and trained so many others on how to increase retail and service sales, which makes them more money and ultimately gives the estheticians more satisfaction in their career. So it's a very specific goal. Measurable. I wanted the book to be written and published within a 6-month time frame. Action-oriented. So this is the most detailed part of the plan. So you need to outline every single step that needs to be taken in order to achieve your goal. So for me, for the book, it's the 5 pillars of success for estheticians. So I took each one of those 5 pillars and broke it down. So pillar 1 is building trust. So my sole focus was on building trust and breaking down, outlining each section. And then I would assign myself a section of pillar 1 each day until I was completed with it. And then I moved on to pillar 2 and so on. So essentially, it was more like writing 5 little books with an intro and a closing at the end. And by breaking it down like that, it seemed much less overwhelming. So R for realistic. So for me, my goal was writing a book. It was not to be on the New York Times bestseller list. So not that that's, not achievable. I'm totally an idealist, and I really believe that if you work hard, you can achieve whatever it is that you set your mind to. Sometimes that just has to happen in steps. So for me, writing the book and being on Amazon, I'm thrilled with that. Will I ever want to be on the New York Times bestseller list? Maybe. But right now, I'm happy with that accomplishment. And T for time bound. So you need to have a starting point and a stopping point. So when you have that deadline, it makes you take action to achieve your goals. So you see, by using the SMART method, I was able to take this big dream of writing a book and break it down into actionable steps that actually made my dream into a reality. And I hope you're able to do the same too. If you like this video, please share it and be sure to subscribe to make sure you get all the latest inspiration and education in your mailbox. Okay, beauties, I'll see you again soon.